Good afternoon and welcome on in for another episode of From Day 1, Cake Day number 5. Just a slight little different order of attack this afternoon, just to make sure activities that need to be done in a time limit pattern are done. We'll head off first to the cross-server tournament of Late Lemons to make sure that the Titans get their workout. Starting with round 1, well, stage 1. Flawless victory. Onward to stage 2. Another round of flawless victories. Stage 3. Simulation in progress. And another perfect. Round 4. Well, stage 4. Talk man that we could quite decently get a Titan event this coming weekend. And actually I'm going to sub... let's sub out Araji. Actually, I'll sub out Eden. To give myself all 4 waters. See if that helps. Only going to give it 1 crack. If it doesn't, we still have other items we have to do before the guild reset. I guess we have the sounds of the fight and not the video. Way to go, Nexters. And yeah, looks like they still have 3 of their 5. Yeah, we did even worse at a 118. Collect a treasure chest and we'll move on. Alrighty, so now where we can go ahead and get Archdemony. If you haven't seen my other video, today we head on to the Kadang Thicket in chapter number 5. As soon as it loads in here. And it looks like I've already done it, so my apologies, but there was a cake down here right below Hemlock Thicket. And the balloons right above where hay and purple winds were. So let's go get our slice of the cake then. You say, come on, we want some cake. The old-fashioned, let them eat cake. We want our cake. Of course, you always get the archdemon to speak. However, he's probably not going to because I already grabbed the cake. That's where he gives you the spiel. Alright, I have a problem because I do not have Jet. And all these top teams used Jet. So I'm going to have to come up with somebody else other than Jet for that spot. Because you only get who you have available. Yes, they get bumped up to 130, but you can't basically use anybody you don't have as a hero. So who can I sub in place of Jet? Who gets it? Who can have the sub? Let's try a faceless. We could copy any of the four. Remember, we don't need the 1.5 billion that others have pulled. You just need 300 mil to get all your prizes. Alright, you're at 2.5. 4.5. 7.5. Fifth level of him. 11.5. 16.5. 24. This will move down to the 8th circle of them. Circle 9. 36 million, 41 down. even 50. Going for 20 more in the 10th circle. Okay, so we're looking to lose life, but Martha's there to save him with the totem. Archdemon's finally getting strong enough to do some decent damage. And there's 100 million. Going for 40 in the 12th circle. And 140 now going for 50 more in the circle of hell that's unlucky for some, number 13. Number 14 with 190. 2 more full circles and a parcel will be enough. There's 240 for 290. There's 290 for 340 and all the prizes. There's the 340. Going for 390 to put the icing on the cake. Just under 2 minutes remaining on the clock. For 440. Have a feeling you're going to start losing heroes in our family. Sebastian's just about dead. He comes right back to Warren, however. 490 now available in the 19th circle of hell. And with that, we're at the 1 minute warning. Minute warning, 490 mil. Coming up, the 30-second countdown. First circle held 21. Alright, let's put the 30 seconds up on the clock. We fight through the 22nd circle of hell. $20 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. 696 million. Yes, give me my cake. Did any of you quickly before time runs out go in and collect those prizes? Including the 6,000 Titan skin stones. There we are. Thank you, Mr. Archdemony. Alrighty. So now we can start ticking down our list. It looks like we did it just in the proverbial nick of time. One thing I have learned in the last few days is that the game is not smart to reload in the next day's Archdemon if you're still logged in. You have to basically restart the game to get the next day's Archdemon to load in. Alright, in today's daily Kraken Egg, we do crack 10 for Fenris, and that will be it when it comes to the pet. Hero skin. Actually, hold off on that for a second. Let's go see what we have available in the not quite summer, but wishes to be summer, eternal summer season. So if a specific person needs any of those items, we don't duplicate the efforts. So today's quest, healing of 80k in an adventure, campaign twice with mage, defeating Phobos twice in the campaign, tank 5 times in arena, 9 chest in the Outland, and we're still on the 1,000 energy and 100 daily questies. Alright, so there isn't anything specific as we tick down our list. So we can get back to it. Starting next with the Outland, or Outland chest, as some people would refer to it. With Vlad the Incinerator in the Fiery Abyss. Outland coin. Elysia the Weaver in the Caves of Despair. The strength coin on that one. Rog the Conqueror in the Enslavers camp. And I get these skin stones there as well. That leads us to the airship next. Get our key and our 925, please. Thank you. So we'll get our expedition started. And come over here for this one. Today's Deadlands is in a necropolis of the army of the deed. Oh, nope, not enough to get that up, so we're not even going to bother with that one right now. Desert Blades definitely will be a yes. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to get the armor. Alright, so that one we can stay away from. Alright, back to the list. Upgrade a hero skin. Oh, you. Take an artifact spears. The big mini black balls. Okay. Titan artifacts are next. And let's, oh, sorry, see. Okay, that's that one. Gift of the Elements. Due to the cash situation, cheapy. Titanite in the dungeon. There. Tower chest will come back to. Lucky Dog Pass of the day. The experience potion, we'll send that to Nebula today around. Send the Lovely Hearts, aka the Coins of Friendship, to the guildmates. The non-heroic who wishes to be heroic someday might be heroic, but probably not today. Chest of the day. He's definitely not heroic. Alrighty, and everything else we'll pick up later. Let's do a couple of fights so we can get the energy meter ticking. 1 out of 3, that sucked. 2 out of 3, better. And 2 out of 3, better. Alright, so at least I have the energy meter going. Who's sending messages? Ah. Alright. Click some prizes. There we go. Special events. Collect the energy later when we need it. Get our 50 of each skin. 100 for the day. And our outland money for the 3. Yeah, that works quite nicely. Not quite. Alright, let's head to the Sunshine Tower then for today's tower climb. As always, your first 26 steps up the tower are free and clear as long as you did fully clear the tower the day prior. Alright, first treasure prize is the Les Mortes cards. Very nice. Energy Magic Defense Bubble. Treasure chest on 8. Gets us the tower coins instead of the Harunian helms. Which then brings us to the treasure chest on 10. Thank God we avoid the enchanted chain, which absolutely nobody needs. Picking up some gold in the process. More magic defense available this time at 12. Treasure chest this time around. Picks up gold, avoiding the funeral totems. Next treasure chest on 16. Tower coins instead of the giant slayers. Would probably have preferred the giant slayer there. Buff on 18. We finally do get our shield, and that'll keep us from going any further, as we now have a roll of at least 1 buff on each. Chest on 20. Gets us the gold instead of the throwing knives that nobody at the moment need. Skip on 21 for a chest on 22. Another shot at the Giant Slayer blades, but we missed getting gold instead. Skipping the buff on 24. Gets our last skippable fight on 25. To get Les Mortes cards at 26. So the first fight that we need to fight with the Sounds of Dominion is 121k. Astaroth and Yasmin up front. Kira in the 4th slot, Thea in the rear. Treasure chest. Tower coins instead of getting the Citadel Guardians. Fight at 29 is 124k. Again, Astaroth and Yasmin up front. 30, we'll just skip it totally. 31. Playing for 126k fight. Treasure chest on 32. Gold instead of the Hand of Glory candles. 128,987. Alright, 3,431,000. There we go. 36,135,000. Tower coins instead of the alchemist set. 104, close to 141k. For the next fight. While that loads, let me grab myself a quick drink of water. I didn't need any buzz. My hand was on the glass. Second of the double at 41 is 42,000. just on 42. We'll skip the buff on 43. Gold instead of the Hand of Glory candles. Last of the doubles coming up, 44 and 45. Starting with 145.9k. Part 1. $45, the second of the double at 148k. We'll put Celeste on it immediately to give a buff to Iris to get back her life. Alrighty, so chest on 47, of course, one more after this at the very top on 50. We do get the Pastor Seals. The penultimate fight is 150,000. For this fine afternoon. And we'll skip the last buff and go for the final fight. All hands on deck. Open the needles and let them run for 153.7 for the final fight. And there we are at the very top. Signed, sealed, and collected is gold today. Best pickups being Lamort cards, 10 of them, and 5 Pastor rings. Pastor Steel rings, that is. And again, since we did complete them all, we do get the full 26th run on tomorrow's run up the tower. Okay, hold on that, because that's just the energy at the moment. Oh, I thought there was a tower portion. Yes, there wasn't. Okay. Alright, guess we need to find Phobos. Definitely not going to find him up here. Yeah, let's just take a little hunching suspicion that the archdemony's got to be somewhere on the map. Let's see if we can see it by just flipping through. Doesn't look like it's there. Wait, was that a present up in the corner? Okay, no, it wasn't. Unless it doesn't appear until after you do speak to him once. We're here on 11. I haven't seen hide nor hair of anything that would be anniversary related. Nope, it's got to be only after you talk to him that you get the message. So we're looking now for a Phobos. That's Judge. That's Orion. That's Dark Star. Galahad and Chaba. Lady. Nope, no Phobos in 8. How about Chapter 7? None of those 2. None of those 5. None of those 2. No. There's a Phobos. Alright, Sounds of Dominion bring us Chapter 7. The Phobos Fight. And of course it took me out instead of leaving me there so I can get the second credit. Alright, now I'm going to find Phobos again. There he is. Alright, so that should trigger the eternal not summer season. And gives us 2 Dulu and Dulu. Alrighty, with that we are going to leave part 1 to a close. Come on back, of course, for the auditors, frauditors, offsets, and everybody else in part 2 and a new art bell, as we concluded last night with the last portion of the Dark Matter interview in the overnight. Like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. We're all looking so much for. CoinBase and Ibotta below, of course, for your goodies. Until next time, it's always a great new world to release the Krakens and be kind to one another as we march along here from day one. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you tonight.